Amber Heard is not giving up. She wants a new trial against Johnny Depp to avoid paying the $80 million fine. Amber Heard has not conceded the legal battle against Johnny Depp. The American actress wants to once again square off against her former husband in court after leading a lengthy and controversial trial. Beginning in June, a jury of 7 members unanimously decided that Heard had falsely accused Depp in a Washington Post opinion piece and ordered her to pay her ex-husband $10 million in damages. Depp was also sentenced to $2 million for insulting Heard. Depp was found guilty of one of the 3 charges. The actress had requested $100 million for damages and injuries. The defendant continued to attempt to have the judgment overturned, and in order to do so, his attorneys submitted an appeal to the Virginia Supreme Court that stated that the judge had barred evidence that would have supported the allegations of domestic abuse. According to the New York Post, Heard requested reversal of the ruling or a fresh trial, arguing that some therapist notes that claimed to have been written by him claiming to have been abused by Depp should not have been taken into consideration. The actress's defense criticizes the judge's choice to disregard Heard's favorable evidence. In a 68-page document filed on November 23, Heard's attorneys stated, "A veto unjustly that the jury consider numerous cases in which Heard accused Depp of abusing a medical professional. If it is not reviewed, the exclusion of the contemporaneous reports of domestic abuse by medical professionals from the first instance court will make it more difficult for other abuse victims to prove their abuse allegations, and probably will discourage them from coming forward," the authors added. The legal team asserts that the trial would have had to take place in California rather than Virginia, the location of the newspaper's offices and where the court case was ultimately resolved. They claimed that the trial would have had to take place in California rather than Virginia, the location of the newspaper's offices and where the court case was ultimately resolved. The defense of Amber Heard stated that the case should never have gone to trial because another tribunal had already determined that Depp had abused Heard on numerous occasions. It is noteworthy that in 2020, the United Kingdom ruled in favor of the British newspaper The Sun, whom the actor decided to demand payment from after they referred to him as a golpeador of wives in a news report. This appeal will mark the beginning of the second chapter of the battle between the former couple, in which Heard's team claims that the previous court's ruling has an effect that escalates for other women who have experienced violent crimes in which powerful men are involved. There is still time to wait for the justice to make a mistake and for each party to have another appeal option.